सलाम मेरे अजीज पंखों।
Yes, uncle. The flight is tomorrow, Jungkook said, closing the files scattered on the table. You'll return before function, right? Mr. Kim asked. Yes, I'll be back 2 days before that, Jungkook answered calmly. You're leaving urgently. Has not sister-in-law gotten angry? Mr. Kim joked lightly. Angry? Mother is not even talking to me, Jungkook said, smiling. Jungkook had to leave for Italy urgently because of some important project they signed recently. Miss John has protested a lot, but he said he needed to go. If it was not important, he would never left. Taeyong has not bought your coffee yet. Taeyong, Mr. Kim said looking toward the door, and Jungkook smiled faintly, hearing his name. I'm coming, Dad. He smiled, deep on his voice. He glared toward the door, waiting for Taeyong's entry. He had not seen him for 2 days. He was there to see Taeyong once before leaving for Italy. Be quick, child. He is here for long, Mr. Kim said as he entered the study with a mug in his hand. On the other hand, his heart missed a beat on Taeyong's casual look. They was dressed in a white simple shirt and his hair was tied. Jungkook cleared his thought as he forwarded the mug to greet him. He said, holding the mug from his hand. Taeyong gasped silently as his finger brushed his hand. Taeyong moved back instantly, causing him to smirk at his reaction. Taeyong, get the dinner served too. Jungkook will eat before leaving, Mr. Kim said. Yes, Dad, he said hurriedly, leaving the room, and Jungkook watched until he disappeared. God, why do I keep thinking about him? I don't think about him. He just come across my mind. I had rushed myself in cooking, and he ruined all of my mood visiting today. On top of that, he looked as if I am some kind of a strange creature, and he wear glasses too. What the need of classes when he has to star no matter what? Jungkook murmured, removing the plates from table. Taeyong had not eaten dinner with everyone, just to escape from the pressing gaze. They, Jungkook had forget his keys. Go, give him that. He just left. Taeyong turned to look at his mother. He'll come and get them himself. Taeyong refused to go. Taeyong, what are you talking about? Go quickly, he might leave, Miss Kim said. What the hell? He murmured, leaving the dinner room. Thank God he had left. They smiled as if victory, looking at the garage. They had walked extra slow so he could escape from the unwanted counter. What happened, wifey? You look really happy. Taeyong froze, hearing his deep voice behind him. He was frustrated. Shit, he hasn't left yet. They bite his lips. Dad, Dad, you forget your keys. Taeyong turned, showing him the keys. I didn't forget. I left them on my own wheel, he informed, stepping toward him. Why? They asked, moving back. Don't you get that? Jungkook chuckled, increased his pace. No, I don't, they mumbled as his back hit the wall. I wanted to see you, Jungkook said, entering his private space to talk, talk from far. They shuddered with winded eyes. What if I don't? He challenged, stepping closer until the tip of his shoes touched his slippers. Look, you can talk, stay away from too. They prayed, pushing himself further into the wall, trying to create space between them. I have to stay away from 10 days. He started brushing the sand away from his forehead, and they shivered. On his touch, they could feel his cold breath on his face, which caused him to close his eyes. His clung up to his stomach. What are you doing to me, Theon? Jungkook spoke huskily, snaking his arms around his waist, pulling him away from the wall and into his chest. Theon shuddered, visibly hearing his name coming off his mouth so smoothly, as if it was meant to be pronounced by him. Someone will come move away, they murmured, applying pressure on his chest with his tiny hand in order to shove him away. They could feel his heartbeat under his heart, which caused him to shudder. What were you when you have dinner? Jungkook asked, joining his forehead with him, not even bugging one bit. Tell me, he said, squeezing his waist lightly when he didn't reply. I d- don't know, they said, and Jungkook chuckled, placing his lips on his forehead. His small, flawless skin felt amazing. His sweet fragrance caused pleasure to his heart. I don't know you were such a good cook, Jungkook said, moving back a little, and he slightly opened his eyes, missing his warmth. He had not left his waist yet. He knew he was the one spotting his weight, otherwise he would have fallen. Huh? Jungkook said, confused. He still needed time to get with his change of moods. Wake up, wifey. Jungkook smiled, looking into his hazy chocolate brown orbs. What were you saying? Theon asked nervously. His burning gaze was making his heart to do. I'm saying that I didn't know you're such a good cook, Jungkook repeated, holding his hand on his chest. The lunch you had last week was made by me, they informed, lowering his lashes. There was no doubt really a good cook. He was an expert in Korean foods, all thanks to his mother's recipes. Really? Jungkook whispered, stroking the back of his head. I know how to cook. They said mention his favorite dish. His father praised him a lot. Then you should reward it. Jungkook said. Reward? They asked, glaring at him once. Hmm. Jungkook bringing his hand to his mouth, kissing his palm softly, brushed, grabbed his cheeks unknowledgely when causing him to smile. Too, his little wifey was shying. Uma must be calling me, they murmured, pulling his hand out of his hold.